Companies continue to tell us that China is important for multinational companies. Companies that want to be globally competitive need to be in China.
U.S. businesses in China are increasingly optimistic about China's business environment and bilateral relations. I talked to Michael Hart, president of American Chamber of Commerce in China, to find out the reasons behind. The China Business Climate Survey indicates improved financial performances of U.S. companies in 2023. So could you please offer some detailed findings about the industries that performed extremely well?
So this past year, our Business Climate Survey did show optimism. We're seeing a lot of optimism more on the consumer side. Companies continue to tell us that China is important for multinational companies. Companies that want to be globally competitive need to be in China, and so that's across industries. But the real strength has been in the consumer side.
So can you give us some examples of which companies are performing extremely well in China during the past year?
Normally we don't name companies by name, but I can say anybody that is in sort of food and beverage, so whether you be buying things to eat or drink or buying things for your home, those are places where there's obvious growth and optimism. We've also seen a bounce back in things related to travel and tourism, so hotels have reported that they're doing better. And then just in general, companies in the tech sector continue to see China as an important market.
What are the factors behind U.S. companies' optimism in the two-year business outlook?
One of the first things that's important to us is U.S.-China relations. Almost everyone says to us this is really important. And so because there has been a bounce back in that has generated some optimism. Also in 2023, we saw a number of visits by senior U.S. administration officials, and so that gave people optimism about the relationship. The other thing is the Chinese economy continues to grow at a slower rate than it did a decade ago, but it continues to grow, and so our member companies see that as an opportunity. So the size of the market, the excitement in certain sectors like EVs, those are things that keep people interested in China. The other thing, what we saw last year, was the State Council put forward a number of policies to try to encourage foreign investment. Companies like the sound of that. What we're now looking for is what's the actual action related to those policies so that people can make investment decisions.
More companies list China as their top global investment priorities. So what is the most attractive point of the Chinese market?
About half of companies say China is our top one or top three investment destination. So again, part of this is regaining some confidence in the market, the size of the market, the opportunities here. That's where the optimism is coming from. China has very strong manufacturing base, very strong supply base, and so also consumer base. So it appeals to a lot of different companies.